Okay, so boom, how we lost that toy dealing with Pop's Flunky. So what? Okay, so sitting in the cell, we coolin', we chillin', you know what I'm saying? I'm talking to him, he talking back, we converse. We having a whole little conversation, I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been waiting to ask him something specific about his homeboy who a runner around here, who we know is Tiny. You know what I'm saying? I mind my own business, you know what I'm saying? But this Pops, you know what I'm saying? So I need to understand some things. Because just a couple of days before the conversation that's about to take place, I realized that Tiny had moved out his cell, who was cool. You know what I'm saying? He swapped him out for somebody at the top of the hill. Let me tell you something. Now, when you go to the extent to move somebody from the top of the hill to the bottom of the hill, you know, you got to have a little pull. You know what I'm saying? Because it's easier to just move somebody across the hallway versus, you know what I'm saying, moving somebody from the top of the hill to the bottom of the hill, from the bottom of the hill to the top of the hill. So we sitting here and I realized, you know what I'm saying, the dude that he moved in there, you know what I'm saying, this a couple of times Pop done came in from work and done told me, hey, go over, holler at Tiny, you know what I'm saying, tell him I need, you know what I'm saying, or tell him somebody finna come holler at him, you know what I'm saying, and he need to do, you know what I'm saying, because he used to be the runner for Pops, which I disagree with that too, you know what I'm saying, but I'm gonna get to that in a minute. So the dude that he had moved in the cell, I done went over a couple of times, you know what I'm saying, and just how comfortable he was in the cell, you know what I'm saying, how he wearing his PJs all the time, and the shirt, one of his, it had to be his favorite shirt because it done washed so many times, you know what I'm saying, it's almost becoming see-through. You know, every time I'm not gonna keep going over here every time I go over here, you know what I'm saying, and he got him a pink toe in here and his nipples is showing through his white shirt. You know, I don't ask no questions in the penitentiary, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can already tell what's going on. Now, at this point, I just want to go ahead and ask Pops to see if he gonna tell me. Is he over there putting pig in that pink toe back or not, Pops? You know what I'm saying? He said, boy, you crazy. I said, no, I ain't crazy. I ain't stupid, neither or blind. I said, he'll move down from the top of the hill, you know what I'm saying, top of the hill to the bottom of the hill, you know, and hey, he said, man, you know, it just, you know, he been down a while and, you know what I'm saying, it's always been that way, you know, he don't hide it, and then this and that. I said, so that kind of makes sense as to why, you know, he kind of like your little runner. He said, what you mean? I said, it's almost like you got secrets on him or something. He was like, nah, ain't no secret with him. He was like, you know, but I ain't gonna lie to you, you know what I'm saying? And do help in a situation, you know what I'm saying, where you know a whole lot about a person, you know what I'm saying, their loyalty in the penitentiary is different. You know what I'm saying? Penitentiary rules is in effect. Now, when I tell you it's a dog-eat-dog word in penitentiary, believe me when I tell you, because your friends ain't even your friends. You know what I'm saying? The people that you running with on the daily, I promise you, if an opportunity presents itself in the penitentiary, you're going to get crossed out. If you think it's loyalty in the penitentiary, listen to them, you done lost your mind. I don't care if you're affiliated. I don't care if you, listen to them. I don't care if it's somebody you've been running with 10, 15 years. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you just never know when the right price, right opportunity, right time, and listen to me. It's going to be some sideways stuff that's going to happen, and you're just going to have to chalk it up, and man, it's a penitentiary. So while we sitting here having this conversation, pop, 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 pop. My dad hollered, speak of the devil. I said, sure is if he over there doing that. Over there, boy, I said, get the dog, boy. I said, what you think I am, Pop? Like, every time somebody knock on the door, I mean, at this point, I kind of understand that you feel like, you know, I'm hearing your son, you know what I'm saying, you ain't never had me around, and you probably just like the idea of being able to tell your son, you know what I'm saying, to just do and help you out with certain things around here. I said, but listen to me, I said, we are in prison. I said, and then you've been locked up for a long time, you know what I'm saying, and you've been high ranking before, you know what I'm saying, so you might feel like you're just operating in the authority that you once had. I said, because you retired, Pops. You know, you one of the guys, but you ain't the guys no more. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if you're going through your little power struggle and being able to tell me to go do A, B, and C, and X, Y, and Z and get the dough sometime. But you might need to check that, my guy. He said, boo, go and get the dough, man. You talk too much. I said, that was up. So I popped the door. What's up? Hey, where your dad at? When he say that, he already walking in the cell. Now, I don't appreciate that neither. When I pop the door home and listen to me. Now, we live here. Now, true enough, I ain't Sudan. My pops might be. But listen, when I pop the door, fam, you don't just walk up in here until I tell you can go and pass through the threshold, my guy. As soon as I pop the door, where your dad at, boo? He walk. I said, you feel that penitentiary forearm right there from doing them dumbbells right there? Hold on, whoa. He, man, quit playing, boo. He said, man, bless it. Said, where you dad at? He said, boo, quit playing, man. Let time. Well, come on in, my guy, since you are already in. He sit down on the toilet, you know what I'm saying? I go back and I sit on the back wall, you know what I'm saying? My pop's sitting down on the bed. They talking about some business about, you know what I'm saying, the Suboxone strips and the little tobacco, you know what I'm saying, what's going on, because they also had a store, you know what I'm saying, they were running together. Now, Tiny over here trying to ask my pops, can he get some more on front? And listen to me. Sometimes I step out of the cell after I done ear hustled enough. But today, I ain't even gonna lie to you, because maybe I was a little jealous of Tiny. You know, matter of fact, commercial break me, please. You know, even, because this is my pops, he ain't never been in my life. You know what I'm saying? And everybody who deal with it, they here calling my daddy, they counselor, they here, you know what I'm saying, your daddy a good dude, and you know what I'm saying, they don't make him like your pops no more. He ain't showed me this kind of love since I've been in here. Only thing he been telling me to do is open doors, don't eat his Reese's, and then when we conducting business, he ain't even slashing the prices right. I need some prices. You need to put some of these prices on clearance, Pop. So, and we sitting there, I'm trying to see how he finna conduct business, you know what I'm saying, with his Flunky, who over here, you know, doing what he do to the little pig toe he got in his ear with him. So he gonna tell him, he was like, how much you need this time, and how long is it gonna take? He said, what's wrong with you? Something he thought. Nah. I'm just sitting here chilling. He said, well, you know, he was like, man, I just really need like 5 more, you know what I'm saying? I know dude said he was gonna pay me on this day. And then, you know what I'm saying, the other one, you know, he had a death in the family. A death in the family? Where is in the penitentiary? We don't care nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just me being honest. We don't care nothing about, she had to pay the bills, or the kids needed something and did this and that. We ain't responsible for that. We want the money when you said you gonna pay the money. All this other stuff is out the window. I'm waiting for my pops to rudely, abruptly interrupt him and tell him, you need to get that money. And if you don't get the money, you need to go ahead and pay me the money. I'm waiting on him to talk to him like he'll be talking to anybody else in the penitentiary. Because as of right now, Tiny getting a pass that he's no longer about to get as soon as he walk up out this cell. So he said, he was like, yeah. My daddy gonna say, boo, hand me my shoe under the bed. You was sitting right there on the book. If you don't be your little milk dud head self down there and grab that shoe, I don't know what my pop thought I was. I promise you it was a couple times he was gonna get. So I said, man, your shoe right there, Dad. Boy. I said today he going in the spot in front of Tiny and everything. Tiny got Tiny, I don't know what's going on with bro, but this ain't finna work. So I'm waiting, my dad ain't even asking him who owe this money. None of this. I'm interested in all the information. So, and then he was like, oh yeah, another thing, Big Joe. He was like, you know, they saying the big search coming tomorrow. He was like, you know, my cellar, you know what I'm saying, work up there, you know what I'm saying, whatever, outside. His cellar worked somewhere outside on the yard. I don't think they picked up tray. I don't know what it was. But he like an outside rock man, you know what I'm saying? He was like, you know, we're going to put the spots, you know, we're going to put the phones in the spots, you know what I'm saying? Outside, he was like, you know what I'm saying? So the night, you know what I'm saying? After the night, you know, when you give me the phone, you know what I'm saying? My daddy gonna say, all right, okay. I said, putting the phones outside. He was like, oh yeah. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna tell you about that in a minute, boo. I said, I don't think I like that idea right there. I was like, you ain't even got to tell me about putting no phones outside. I was like, that don't even make no sense. I was like, what if it rains? He was like, oh no, they gonna put it up under something. I said, who else working out there? Oh, ain't nobody gonna be out there, you know what I'm saying? We done did this before, you know, Aaron know what he doing. I said, I'll tell you what, that since he could put your phone out there, I said, you give me my phone, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pay somebody to hold it in the unit. I'm not putting no phones outside. I don't agree with that right there. He was like, boy, we done did this before, boy. Nah. Did you hear what I said? That I want my phone. You give me my phone. You can put your phone outside. Boy, we're gonna put them phones up there. We'll get them phones back in my. I said another thing. I said, who owe my pops some money in here? I said, who owe my pops some money to keep talking about? I don't know, don't worry about it, little Joe. I'm gonna take care of it. I said, my dad said, man, just chill. I said, nah, ain't no, man, that's crazy. So they conclude their little conversation, right? Tiny walk on up out of the cell. I tell my dad, I said, how much Tiny owe? He said, what they got to do with you, boo? I said, I'm gonna tell you something. I said, you just like your oldest son. I said, you're a little soft, Daddy. He said, do what? I said, you just like your oldest son. Yeah, I said what I said, Daddy. I said, you know how many times I had to go behind your son and clean up stuff on the street? You know how many times I had to draw that iron and, you know what I'm saying, don't nobody move but the money? You know how many times I had to pull up on somebody, hey, and shoulder pop them in it. Hey, my brother said I need to get that bread. You know, do you know how many beefs I got into? Because the only thing, he wanted to front stuff out to his little flunkies who felt like they could get over him. I said, you reminded me of your oldest son right now. I said, I don't know if it's because you done got older in age and you ain't in your position no more. I don't know if you done lost it or not, Pop. I said, you know, I love you to death. There's a lot of things I see, you know what I'm saying, that I see in myself. I said, but as of right now, I said, you're showing me a weakness. I said, because you sit here and let this man walk up out of here probably for the second or third time talking about they gonna get the money and they don't never get the money. And then you don't break bread with me like that, Pop. He said, boo, don't even start out. I said, no, I'm just telling you, Pop. I said, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm finna go over and holler at dude. I'm finna go over and holler at Tiny. I'm gonna tell him put his pink toe out. You know what I'm saying? And I said, when I go in there and holler at him, I'm gonna tell him I need a list of whoever owe you some money. And I said, listen to that. This is what we gonna do. I said, when I go collect this money, I'm gonna take half of it. Because I'm gonna tell you something. It don't look like you ever gonna get it. He said, man, you know, I ain't even gonna lie to you, boo. You know, Tiny, he kind of always been like that. You know, he a little too good-hearted. You know what I'm saying? He said, them people probably don't need him as much as they saying. And, you know, Tiny be trying to take care of his family and did this and that. I said, wah, 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 wah. He said, what? I said, you seen Charlie Brown, ain't you? I said, I ain't hearing nothing. I don't care nothing about, he take care of his family, he got a good heart, because a good heart in the penitentiary will get you hit in the stomach and it had the ad coming up at your back. I said, don't nobody care nothing about that. He said, well, boo, go and do what you got to do there, boo. And he said, just don't bring nothing back to this sale. I said, what you mean? I'm just, don't bring no issues back to 33 sale. Don't bring no issues back to the house. I said, hold up now. Commercial break me, Blake. I said, now, everything was cool when you said don't bring nothing back to 33 sale. You know what I'm saying? And then you talking about don't bring nothing back to this house. This ain't no house. Look around in here. Do you see how this is not a one bedroom? This is not a studio. This is a cell, Daddy. Do you understand me? I know you've been locked up a little minute. You got your little rug in here. You know what I'm saying? You know you got your customized pillowcase you've been having for 25 years. The pillowcase been locked up longer than me. I said, you know what I'm saying? You had your boom box, but I had to beat your son up at your oldest son in the last penitentiary. You know, they took the boom box. I said, you got a lot of sentimental values in here. I said, you see, you got your little belt rack. You know what I'm saying? I said, they don't even make the snakeskin belts no more. You got your little couple pleather belts up in here. I know they probably done did more time than me too. You know, I see you know, you got your jeans and your shirts that you wear to the VG you've been having for 20 years. You know, you got your buttons down. I said, but listen to me, this is not a house. This is not a home. This is not a studio. This is not an apartment. This here is an institution. This is a cell. Do you understand me? Boy, he real quick playing me. I said, I'm over around that time real quick anyway. And we ain't putting my phone outside. Boy, we put them phones outside. I said it was a step on up out of the door, right? Now, a lot of times when I go to get aggressive, I'm gonna turn the bow leg from 7 to 10 too. This I gotta get a little gangster. You know what I'm saying? I got to gas myself all right. It got to get my shoulders up right. So I come out of this here, right? I go on and mob over to the cell. Hey, Tiny. Hey, did Joe see I need to holler at you? Hold on real quick. I said, yeah. Go on, put it up. Because I don't know what he in there doing. He said, give me 1 second, Josie. I said, so I chill on the rock. I chill on the rock for a little second. You know, the CEO get to looking up at me. I was like, man, I don't know what's up with you. So finally, he popped the door. When he popped the door out, bless his cell. You know what I'm saying? I got to, you know what I'm saying, make sure everything. I was like, you know, y'all hands and stuff is clean in here, right? He said, man, what you talking about, Josie? I'm just saying. I said, man, you don't mind air. I said, I'll let you say it real quick. He said, oh, okay, Joe T. He jumped down off the top bunk, right? I said, he got a little weak wrist on him, too. He said, yeah, his wrist a little flimsy. I said, what's up with dude, man? So he stepped out of the cell, right? I said, let me close this door. What you got going on, Joe T? I said, I need to holler at you real quick. He said, I'm just saying you don't put my cell out. I said, man, chill, bro. I ain't nobody on that type of time, man. Boom, I closed the door. I said, hey, who on my dad of that money over here in the park? Man, Joe T, you know, that's between me and Big Joe, man. We're going to take it. I said, no, I just told my daddy. My daddy told me if I get that money, he told me I can have that money. So I need to know, you know. He said, I'm going to go ahead, Big Joe. He said, Big Joe told you that? I said, yeah. I said, who owe you the money? He said, hold on real quick, little Joe. He pulled out he got a writing pad, or he writing down people who owe him. I said, what? I said, why you doing that right there? He said, doing what, Joe T? I said, why you got evidence in your cell that them folks run in here and you got people's names and stuff wrote on there? I said, Joe, that's kind of, you know. He was like, nah. He was like, you know, my memory ain't like it used to be. Your memory ain't like it used to be. He was like, you smoke? I said, man, you know I don't smoke. He said, hold on, let me just smoke that cigarette real quick, Joe T. Hold on real quick. He get to look around. He said, oh, yeah. He got the real light. He got the big, he pop. He was like, hey, yeah. Here you go, right here. He was like, you know, what's the name of them? It's just them two right there. You know, they owe me, but you know, I ain't gonna. He was like, Joe, they done been giving me the run around. He was like, but you know, they money out. I said, look, this is what we gonna do right here, Tiny. I said, you call both of them over here to the cell. I'm gonna swing the block and I'm gonna come back over here, you know, while they in there. He was like, what you gonna do, Joe? I said, I ain't gonna do nothing. I said, just get them in the cell. I'm gonna go swing the block real quick, and I'm gonna come in here and holler at them. He said, Joe T, don't jump on them in my cell. I said, I ain't finna jump on them. They think I'm finna go to the hole for them? I'm finna get this money though. So I faded out of the cell, right? Hey, Dad. I said, what he just call that boy? What that boy just called him? He said, go and get some. I said, I think he just called that boy Daddy. I know I wasn't tripping. I know my ear. I said, that didn't sound like top. You know, when you sound out T is top. Dad is duh. You know what I'm saying? So I know for a fact it didn't sound like Tiny. So I went on and walked out, right? I walk around, the little pink toe, he go get the dudes, you know what I'm saying? They come up to the cell. As soon as I come back around, I pop. Hey, Tiny. It's the tone. You got to go ahead and set the mood and the atmosphere before you even walk up in there. And listen, hey, Tiny, I need to holler at you real quick at Joe T. Oh, come on in real quick, Joe T. Come on in. Man, bless his what y'all got going on? Man, nothing, Joe T. I'm just hollering at them real quick. I said, yeah, them the ones that owe the money. I ain't even finna play no game. Oh, what's going on, Joe T? I ain't got nothing. I said, nah, y'all owe him, he owe me. I said, I need to get that money because we're going to quit robbing Peter to pay Paul today. Today, we're going to go ahead and pay Joe T. I said, we need to go and get this out of the way. Turn with the phone there real quick. Let them folks call their people on the speaker. I said, we ain't finna be taking out. Oh, my girl don't get off. Turn pull the phone out real quick. You going to have to call somebody else then. You got to call your girl to work or something because we're going to get this money. We're going to get it right now. Either that or force her by choice. You can go to the hole. One of the two. Man, come on, Joe T, man. You know, me and your pops ain't got nothing to do with this. Tiny ain't got nothing to do with this. At this point right now, we're finna get this money. I said, I don't even know why you reference to my pops for. My pops is really watered down at this point. He would have went upside your head 20 years ago. I said, guess who I am? I'm him 20 years ago. He said, man, come on, Joe T. Put the phone down real quick, Tiny. He said, hold on, let me get me a cigarette real quick, Joe. I said, all right, go ahead. Tiny, you nervous? Nah. I said, what a phone in? Oh, it's up under the pillow. Hold on real quick. Which one of y'all want to use the phone first? Let me see it on. What's the number? 615. Are you from the city? Are you from the Ville? No, I live out in Portland. Okay, I know some people out in Portland. Yeah, you know dude that what was his name, man, that went to Florida? He went to Portland and played basketball, real tall dude. Yeah, he took my brother spot. I can't remember his name. I said, you Corey Brew. You know Corey Brew? Yeah, man, I went to school with Corey Brew. That what's up? What's the rest of the number? Okay. Here you go. We put it on the speaker. Hey, babe. Hey, babe, what you doing? Nothing. I'll just call her real quick, see what time you get out of work. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna need that today. Well, I told you I wasn't gonna be able to get it until such and such. Well, can you at least give me half of it? Cause I'm kind of in a tight spot right now. You could tell I got you on the speakerphone right now. I got some people around me. You know, I don't want to scare you or nothing. Don't do nothing. And I get to looking at him like, he better not just gave her no cold word to call up here talking about I got you on speaker. Like what? Hold on. Well, I can go get you 125 real quick. And you're going to give me 15, 20 minutes. Yeah, we can get the 125. We'll get the rest later because that's what I'm thinking to myself. He said I can get that. I can get half of the money if I go get it. I'm gonna get my half. y'all can collect y'all money whenever y'all want to get it. He said, all right, well, I'll call you back in about 15, 20 minutes. They got to get somebody else on the phone here, baby. She said, all right, well, just call me back. Let me know everything's okay. He said, all right, I love you. Love you too. They hang up the phone. I said, that was appreciate that. What number you at? 865. I said, oh, you from Knoxville? He was like, yeah. I was like, what's the rest of them? I know a couple people up there at Knoxville. You know. Tiny sitting over there like this. Hey, Mom. Hey. Okay, so.
Honey.
You know what time it is? You want to see the rest of this video? You want to go get your membership. And if you ain't already got the book, go get the book.